Hello. So I'm at Wonderbook today. I have $40 in store credit from stuff I'm trading in, which is pretty cool. Let's look around, see what we can find, and see if we can get some good value, man. Here we go. What is this thing? It's $199.95, and it's some sort of... I have no idea what this thing is. It's kind of cool. It's the RFID Ready 110 PAX 4 by Zebra. I'll see if I can look this up and maybe put something on the screen if I find anything about it, but this thing is kind of awesome and weird. Okay, everybody, so a brief update on this mystery machine. So it is an RFID inventory management tag printer, apparently. So it's like you have, tags on things that have like trackers and readers, like, for inventory purposes. And apparently it can print for it. So this particular website says that this has been discontinued, but it's still pretty sought after. Look at this. A refurbished model is, basically $2,000, over $2,000 for a never used one of these things. So yeah, okay. This thing is apparently pretty intense. Looking at this, send your item to our certified technicians. Oh, I'm sorry. This is if you want to get your thing repaired, and it is a direct thermal printer. So it does direct thermal right onto whatever the item is, I guess, without it needing paper. Apparently it has been replaced by this series. So anyway, that's what this thing is. Why it is at a Wonderbook, I have no idea. Probably somebody had one of these in like a huge stack of things that they were trading in or trying to get value for, and and then Wonderbook found it and was like, we don't know what to do with this, so they put a couple $100 on it. Is probably what it was. But it looks like if they go through the online selling option, they might actually get quite a bit more. So these people are spending an all-nighter, and as you can see, some of them are aware of the camera. Some are not. At first I thought this guy had a meat cleaver, but that's a record. This looks largely uncomfortable. Yeah, even at a slumber party, you need a little bit of space, Like, can you scoot over just a little? Sit over there, geesh. Getting pretty close to a full CSNY collection. Few of these, though. I think I need this one. I don't need it, but, I want it. Also doing pretty good on Elton John, but missing a few of his. I'm bigger on Elton John than some people are. Here. Do I have this one? I have this, I think, on tape. This one's a maybe. America. I have most of theirs, but not all. Xanadu, what it is, I have no clue. Actually, yes, I do. Bad movie, decent soundtrack. Loggins and Messina finale. So this is basically them trying to get every last ounce of Loggins and Messina money out of them after the breakup. Yep. But, I like Loggins and Messina. I need another copy of this album like I need another hole in the head. But I'm always tempted by it. Love Steely Dan. Beyonce, I've been told when you tell people it's your birthday, it's not quite the same. It kind of looks a little desperate. Let people come to you. When I was a kid, I always assumed that Angela Lansbury was the murderer. And I'm like, how are there so many seasons of this show and she keeps writing about her murders and nobody knows it's her? Like, how stupid are these people? So I ended up picking up Loggins and Messina, And I also picked up CSN, so I got those two different groups. You know, I've been finding that I'm doing a lot of kind of that mid to late 70s era over the last year for collection. It's an area that I think I kind of neglected for a while. I almost take some of those groups for granted, and I realize, like, oh yeah, I would like to, you know, have their full collection. You know, over the years, the thing that I've had the most of by far is jazz. I have tons of jazz, and I also have quite a bit of Winham Hill. I talk about that a lot, but you know, the 70s pop rock is something that has really grown over the last year, and I think has kind of superseded now the other collections, just how much I have in that particular area. So, you know, artists like America, Loggins and Messina, Elton John, Jim Croce, Cat Stevens, you know, all of that kind of era just has been big for me, and probably the biggest group has been CSN, because they have so many albums between the four of them, doing lots of collecting with that. So anyway, yeah, I keep growing that particular era. It seems to be the era that has most blossomed over the last year or two. Just out of curiosity, what part of your collection has grown the most in recent months? I'd love to hear about that. I think it's a fun, interesting topic, and I'm gonna let you all go. Love you guys. Talk to you again soon. Bye.